All right, going over your second workout here, and this workout is going to have two different circuits that you can try to work on here for 3 rounds apiece, with every exercise being timed, 40 seconds on and 20 seconds off in between each one. All right. The first circuit is going to have a Bosu ball and a medicine ball, so if you have a Bosu ball available, definitely get that out. We're going to need that here coming up for the first exercise. And then you got your slam ball, and then some free weights for the renegade row, your TRX for an exercise called an IY, and then a reverse crunch with weight that you can do right down on the ground, and then also a resistance band that you can set up on your squat rack or a pole that you might have in the basement to do another core exercise. So pretty strong resistance band if you got it, okay? So the first exercise on this first circuit is going to be a Bosu ball medicine ball squat. 40 seconds on, getting your Bosu ball, black end up. All right, getting on the Bosu ball, because with some of the racing coming up that you might have, and with doing things off in the terrain, you definitely want to have strong ankles, strong knees, and strong hips. And that's what this Bosu ball is going to provide you with, all right, for your Bosu ball squat. All the way down, 40 seconds. Progressing a little bit from the first workout that you did, you know, from doing Bosu balls or doing regular squats on the ground. Now we got the Bosu ball, so changing that up. Then you got the wall ball slam ball, where you're going to want to come over to a spot where you got an open part of the wall, throw the ball up, catch it, slam it down on the ground, all right? 40 seconds like that, quick. And then as you get going, you get your speed up. It's going to help you get your heart rate up as well, okay? Then you got your renegade row. Coming down to the ground. Okay. Hips down. Alternating arms. Throwing it up with 2 different weights. You know, a good moderate weight for you to get the weight up there. If you find yourself rotating your hips, even with a light weight, if you find yourself rotating like this, try to force your hips down on that side that you're rowing. So if I roll my right side and my right hip pops up, I try to focus on actually tilting my hips into the weight as I pull it up. So keep that in mind as you do the renegade row. That's going to be for your back and your core, and then you're going to go right to the TRX I and Y, where you're going to be facing the TRX, lifting yourself straight up with your straight arms for the I, and then lifting yourself up again for the Y, right? I and Y, right? If you don't have a TRX, grab 2 light dumbbells, right here, for a straight arm I, and then standing up with the Y, okay? So both of those are definitely acceptable and will definitely work, all right? And then you got a weighted reverse crunch, where you're gonna grab probably your renegade row weight, all right? Laying down on the ground, arms straight up, and that's all you're doing is holding those weights up there, and it's gonna just help keep you grounded. Do your best not to let your lower back arch up off the ground. If you do feel that back arching up a lot, don't extend your knees all the way, just keep your knees bent, and you should feel less movement in your lower back. And then after that, you can go ahead and stand up. This is when you're gonna need to grab your resistance band. You're gonna set that up on a rack, all right? We'll pretend that's up here on a rack. And you're just gonna slight bend in the knees, arms straight, and you're gonna do a torso twist. With the band being heavy, you're gonna have to really be aggressive and force it down over, all right? Across your body. And it's gonna be going from about shoulder width apart, all right, from here to there. And keeping constant tension on that band as it's right there is gonna really keep tension right down here as well. So that's the key, all right? Those are gonna be your 6 exercises there to do on your first circuit, okay? First circuit right here. I'll send this to you so you can have it. Yeah, 3 rounds of that. After you do your 3 rounds, then you can take a longer rest time and get ready for your second circuit, all right? And that's where we're gonna have the kettlebell swing, all right? I didn't bring a kettlebell over here, so I will grab that here real quick. Okay, got the kettlebell for the kettlebell swing. You're also gonna have a single leg squat where you can use either a box or a bench or the TRX, okay? And then you got your box jump. We got an exercise called the ski erg. If you don't have a ski erg, there's a few different options that you can do as well. The rope slam with the different options there. If you don't have ropes, you got the weights, and then getting back on the bike, or doing your ladder drills will definitely be working well there, all right? So the first exercise there, you got the kettlebell swing, all right? Where you're gonna still keep your knees behind your toes, hips are gonna swing back, and you're gonna have a nice, sharp, aggressive hinge forward there with swinging the weight up, okay? For the kettlebell swing. After that, you're gonna use single leg squats, where, like I said, if you wanna grab a box or a bench, you can do that, or hold on to a TRX to do a single leg squat. Tapping the box just with your butt, and then coming right back up. You can sit there just for a half a second or a second, but then come right back up. And then as you get better, you'll be able to just tap and then come right back up too. All right. After that, you got your box jump or a step up. So you can do a power step up to get yourself more intensity, or if you're ready to come into a box jump, you come into a box jump. Okay. 40 seconds of that's going to be pretty intense for you, so be ready for that. Instead of, if you don't have